Welcome back, Plinko here. I had an idea for a way to make something like Pachinko in Minecraft, and so I went ahead and built it. And this is it right here. The idea is you come up to the top and use spawn eggs to drop in mobs, and they will sort of bounce around randomly on the pegs, kind of like you see in Pachinko. Now I gotta be honest, I've never actually played Pachinko in real life, but I do know that it involves balls bouncing around randomly between pegs. So I didn't make a whole game out of it because I don't really know what I'm doing when it comes to Pachinko, but I do have something pretty cool where the mobs bounce around. You'll notice sometimes the mobs are actually there's extra ones. Some of the white guys are actually escaping their pens, and I think that's actually because of a bug. There's a bug where the mobs can go through solid blocks. There are ladders that I kind of cheated into place to get the villagers to stay in place, and the villagers have a jump boost -10 effect added on them, so they won't be able to jump out. But so you can put these mobs in up at the top and have them bounce around randomly. It looks kind of cool, and you can make a game out of that. One of the cool features of this, though, is you can use different mobs to create different falling patterns, different effects. So if I drop in cave spiders, for instance, cave spiders will actually climb the wall sometimes. So you kind of get a bit more randomness in there, just because the AI will put in that extra little random bits. And so if you were going to make a game out of this, I would recommend cave spiders because of that randomness. They still fall down pretty quickly, and I like the pace at which the mobs tend to fall, just because they get stuck on the ladders a little bit so they don't fall straight down, and it's kind of cool. If you use ocelots tend to go down very quickly, actually. I don't know what it is about them. Maybe they don't get stuck on the ladders. I'm not really sure. But they still bounce around quite randomly. Sometimes they'll get stuck within the pegs like the villagers, which is kind of silly, but that's fine. If you put in chickens, let's see, they tend to just go straight down, except if you hit the peg, it should go off to the side, yeah. So they get bounced around a bit too, and they're a bit slower. They're probably a little bit too slow if you wanted to try and do something interesting with this. There's mushrooms. Drop one of these guys in. They'll actually get stuck. Oh, he actually died from fall damage. That's funny. Never actually seen that happen before. But they tend to get stuck on the walls too, sometimes. But they just all fall a little bit differently. If you toss in an Enderman, once they start taking fall damage, they'll actually teleport away, kind of cheat out. So I would not recommend using Enderman for this. But oh, interesting. He kind of got stuck there. Yeah. See all these villagers just falling out. They're really not supposed to do that. There's solid walls preventing them from falling out. But that's how it goes. Anyway, just kind of a neat concept. Packing all these villagers. I know, people have used a bunch of mobs packed into a tight space before for various effects, but I thought it was kind of cool to have like a randomization Pachinko type dealie with it. And it's not like a whole complete redstone game or anything, because again, I don't really know how Pachinko works. It's a mystery, but I thought it was a cool concept that you guys might enjoy. So thanks for watching.